How you doing? I'm Brendan Galligan. I teach the IL2 program here at Huntingtown High School. And for summer reading, I have recommended the book, We Wish to Inform You That Tomorrow We Will Be Killed with Our Family, Stories from Rwanda by Philip Gourevitch. Why am I recommending this book? Every year in English we read, or freshman English, we read the book Night, Elie Wiesel's personal account of the Holocaust, and kids seem to be really drawn to the story. It's personal, it's graphic, and most importantly, it's human. And this book, in my opinion, is very similar to that. This book tells the story of the Rwandan genocide in 1994 through the eyes of survivors and the author's own personal accounts. But unlike Night, it actually gives you the perspective of the participants, the people involved in the genocide here. And he wants to know, the question of the story is, how in 1 month could 1 million people be slaughtered in this small African country? How can these two ethnic groups that, despite some skirmishes for a couple years, had lived pretty much in peace, they were intermarried, they were mothers, fathers, kids, they were all together, and then suddenly everything just changes? That's what he wants to know. He also examines, well, a little bit from there, like I said, just wants to know how it happened, why relationships didn't matter, what caused this. He also examines how political, religious people, such as pastors and people in high position, use their power to get involved in this, how they slaughtered hundreds of people. The title of the book, which is pretty catchy, is probably the first thing that you see, comes from one of these letters where this Hutu pastor had used his church as a safe haven for Tutsi, and he had hundreds of them in there only to unleash a mob on them to have them slaughtered. And the people in the church were given a letter that said this right here, and it's kind of like the telling tale of the genocide right here. But it's a powerful book, very powerful. In addition to the tales of the genocide, it gives you a history of the country. It was the inspiration for the movie Hotel Rwanda, that part's in there. And it also explores the aftermath of it. So it's a really powerful book. It's fascinating, it's personal, it's human. Negatives, it's a little long. Some of the later chapters a little bit dry. But it's a great story. It's about human action, human emotion. If you're into that type of stuff, check it out. I think you'll like it.